Green Schools is in Ireland for 17 years now. It's actually an international programme run by FEE, the Foundation for Environmental Education. It's in 57 countries across the world, and Ireland is actually one of the most successful of them all, which is brilliant. And it's in all schools. It's in preschool, primary, secondary, and more recently gone into third level as well. So they have to follow a 7-step programme to get their green flag, let's say, which is awarded every 2 years for different themes. So they have to set up a committee within their school. They have to review the situation in their school to find out if there's a litter problem or how much waste they're sending to landfill. They then come up with a set of actions for their action plan to try and improve the situation. They review and monitor to see are they making improvements. Step 6 then is informing and involving, I think, is the most important. So they bring it outside to the wider community. They also have to link it up with the curriculum a little bit. And then step 7, they have to come up with a green code or a poem or a slogan, so a statement of their overall objectives. Yeah, so for schools, they have to follow a certain set of themes, and the first one is litter and waste. Then they follow that up 2 years later with energy, but at the same time maintaining their previous theme. They're awarded then every 2 years. So it's litter and waste, energy, then they move on to water, sustainable travel, and biodiversity. And after that, then they go through global citizenship, but it's reviewing their previous themes. So schools have to follow that certain run of themes, but in third level, they're actually able to pick and choose. Yeah, so it's grown literally with the students in the last 17 years. So as the students have grown up, they've taken it with them. So we had more and more secondary schools over the last few years becoming involved. And then of course those students move on, or some of them do, to third level. And yeah, so they bring it with them. And now we've got 7 campuses in Ireland with working on the programme basically. UCC was the first in the world actually to get a green flag. So that was very exciting. We've got Trinity, NUIG, UCC, as I mentioned. So yeah, and a lot of ITs actually throughout the country have become involved as well over the last few years. Funny that you should say some of them have actually brought it with them, and recently we've piloted an eco-centre green flag. So for those who have moved on and gone into the workforce, we've opened it up as a pilot to a number of centres throughout the country, but they have to be engaged in education and maybe some involvement in the environment. So it's not for every business, let's say, and they're awarded an eco-centre flag, which is also part of the Green Schools programme, but just for centres, and they follow the same 7 steps. You can, I suppose you can go onto our website, greenschoolsireland.org, to find out what schools are involved or what they've been getting up to, or the education unit. We run a number of other programmes like Blue Flag, Clean Coast, National Spring Clean, so you can also find out if there's a community or a group in your area cleaning up, or Clean Coast or something like that. So yeah.